find Patches if you decide not to kill him like I did. Killing him is a hell of a lot easier, but if you decide want to because you not to because you want to fulfill his quest, here's how you find him. So going from the bonfire, you go through this door here, and remember in the episode we opened up this shortcut and there was this elevator here which I said we'd use later. So we'll go ahead and take that elevator, which I'm sure you guys probably already guessed that this elevator has something to do with it because we didn't use it in the actual episode. So I'm going to go ahead and take crossbow guy out and come around from the outside, and there's a ladder. We're going to climb up here. And here we find another guy. So just take him out. There we go. And he drops that ring, the deep ring. So that's how you get that ring if you want it. And then we're going to carefully drop to this bridge here. And there's one of our friends. So you take him out really quick. And as always, there's somebody waiting to ambush us. Let's go ahead and get him dealt with. And you'll want to deal with him because no matter what, he will come out of that. He's designed to slowly walk out of there, as you saw him do. And he'll kind of attack you from behind. You know, just kind of sneak, like if you just go ahead and press forward, he'll sneak his way out and then attack you from behind while you're fighting guys. So you'll want to go ahead and get him taken care of first. Because that big huge axe that he uses is no joke if it hits you. Essentially this is where we're going to end up going, is in there, but there are a few things that we can pick up in here that I wanted to show you. So here's another little bridgeway thing with one of our friends here. And I can't remember if there's an item there or not in regular new game. I mean, it could be because I already picked it up that it's not there, but just in case there is something there in new game, because I really can't remember, it was so long ago. Go ahead and walk down there. And then here we are, one of the other items you can get. It's a crossbow. It's actually the crossbow that the enemies in this stage are using. And picking that up does trigger this enemy to show up to try to ambush you. But he's not really good at ambushing because he kind of waits there for you to come back up, which is weird. I don't know if that's how they meant it to be or if he just, the rest of his actions weren't programmed in, but for whatever reason, the guy just stands there. And then there you have a pale tongue. And the reason why the pale tongue is there is because this is the route you'll take to get to that covenant if you allowed yourself to be fooled by Patches. Now here we have some rafters, and there are enemies up here to fight, which could be a bit dangerous, so you want to be careful here when engaging combat. Those guys not too bad, the little monkey dudes. What you really don't want to fight is these big guys on those little rafter things. This one is not too bad because you get all this real estate here to fight on. So there's not really much danger of you know, getting knocked off the edge there. Unless you move to the edge to fight them, which I don't recommend doing. So then we're going to get back on the rafters. And there's another one of those big guys, but he is in a spot where there's not much real estate to fight him on. So what you'll want to do is position yourself to where you can get your trusty bow. Like I said, this thing comes in handy. And you want to kind of lure him towards you. And the idea is to get him to chase you to where you do have all this extra real estate to fight him on like you did the other guy. Or you can let him walk off the edge and kill himself like he just did, so that's even better. And there's one more, which is over there. You can see him there. And what you'll want to do for this guy is kind of the same concept. Is you'll want to get him to chase you to where you have room to fight him. Now he has a crossbow, so he may or may not chase you. So what you want to do is position yourself here and just kind of try to piss him off. He may or may not get pissed and come after you. If he doesn't, that's fine, because as you can see, he can't hit you from here, but you sure can hit him. So either way, you're winning. And I don't think he's going to get mad enough to come over here. Maybe that'll make him angry. Or maybe it won't. That's weird. I guess he doesn't care. He saw his buddy fall off the edge, and I guess he doesn't care. Well, winning is winning. So he dropped an ember. You want to go ahead and grab that. And then now what we're going to do is that platform over there is where you're going to want to be. So you maneuver yourself over there this way. And then you want to kind of get yourself in a position where you can land on top of it, and then you do your roll. And there you have it. And that gets you, and then you're just going to drop from here down to there. And that gets you to Rosaria's chambers where Patches will be. Because if you don't kill him and listen to him, to his dialogue about there being a treasure, he convinces you to walk across that bridge. And when you do walk across it, he drops the bridge. And so there's no other way to get back across here unless you use the way I showed you, which is that way. So you just kind of drop down here. And you'll be across the bridge. And then the device to operate the bridge is right there. And it's the only way to raise and lower that bridge. So I'm not entirely sure how he managed to do it, but he did from across from the other side. I never did figure that out. But he'll actually be standing here by the lever. And you can talk to him and he'll become a merchant. And then that's where you can buy the onion bro set from him. So what we're going to do is use the homeward bone to go back to the bonfire there, because I'm going to show you what you do with the Onion Bros armor once you have it, either by killing Patches or by going the long way and meeting him on the other side of the bridge. So once you either kill him and get the armor or buy it from him, you want to come back here to this bonfire and go to that well I mentioned in the episode. Let me get this thing out the way. And see, he'll be asking for help. So you exhaust his dialogue, and He asks you, he tells you that someone stole his armor, yada yada yada. So just throw it down to him, and he'll thank you. And then that continues his side quest, and he'll carry on his adventure just like you will. So there's the long way to find patches if you choose to do it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. I just wanted to give you that extra bit of information that I said I would give in the last episode. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of the series. You have a good one.